Hey guys, here I am. Outside on a very cold and snowy winter's day in Michigan, and we are on day 22 of our 30-day drawing adventure, and it's an adventure. I thought, boy, what a great day to go out and film. It's freezing cold. I'm not going to be out here too long, but our subject today and what we're going to talk about today is water, drawing water. So grab a pencil, something to draw on, and I will see you in a few minutes to talk about drawing water. All right, here I am outside, ready to talk to you about drawing water. And I wanted to find some moving water, and it wasn't as easy as you might think. I was gonna go the easy route and go to our beautiful indoor gardens that we have that have some moving water inside them in our city here. But I thought, you know what, this is all about an adventure, and so I'm outside freezing, and I found some moving water. Um, I want to ask you first how your perspective drawing went. Did that go all right? Is it frustrating as um, it has been sometimes for me? That's okay. Draw what you see. And that theme is going to stay with us all the way through this, including today. When we talk about drawing water, I'm going to make this video a little shorter, partially because it's really cold out and partially because yesterday was so long. But when we talk about drawing water, I think the first thing we want to do, and I have spent a lot of time in my career and life growing up, for whatever reason, drawing and painting water. It's just been a theme, and most of my commissioned paintings and artwork in the last couple decades have usually involved water. And so, uh, having said all that, water is one of the more challenging things to depict in two-dimensional form, whether that's drawing or painting. And the first thing I want to tell you about drawing water is that you have to lower your expectations. There's two kind of conversations in this. One is that you are drawing for process and practice versus artwork for outcome, and we have to make a distinction between these two things. You cannot expect a sketch to be accurate depiction of water to the level that finished artwork does, and kind of all this stuff is that way. And so, if you're sketching, i.e., like drawing in your sketchbook, water, you really have to like let go of this has to like be believable and really look like the water that I saw. You're just not going to be able to do it. Uh, Water, um, really, when you're drawing water, you're drawing like the edges of it and what it's in and reflections. So even this water behind me here, to draw this water, I would be drawing the bank holding it in around it, the snow around it, and then the reflection. What you see on the surface of that water is some ripples, the surface of that water, and then the sky reflected in that water. And that's really what water is all about. Water's, for the most part, clear. It might have a little tint to it or be kind of cloudy, but for the most part, water is, you're drawing what the edges of it and the reflections in it. And whether that's in a glass or in nature like this, looking out at a beach in a big body of water or something, all of those are true. So what I really want to tell you today is that you need to just draw what you see and stylize. You're going to kind of sketch the idea of the water with notes for learning about water. The fun thing is that in a couple days here, we're gonna finish this series talking about drawing for outcome, like for finished artwork. And uh, so that's a whole nother thing. And I'm gonna be talking to you guys about how to make like finished drawings as part of this drawing adventure, which I think a lot of you are probably interested in, is actually making something for someone else or for yourself to put it on the wall. And there's like a whole nother approach to that. But getting to that honestly involves a lot of what we're doing now, which is drawing these kind of sketches and drawings. And man, is it cold and blowy. I'm going to have to end this soon. Uh, but I'm going to do a little drawing. I'm going to talk over it. I don't know if it'll be a time lapse or whatever, but I'm going to work from that and talk to you through that. But yeah, those are the important things. Draw what you see, but lower your expectations for drawing water. You're basically going to be trying to capture the essence of that water and make some notes about the light and dark areas, the edges, the reflections, all those things. And you're really not, for these purposes, you're learning about water for more finished drawings or paintings later, I think is the thing. And you can make some really beautiful sketches too, that fill your sketchbook with notes and information about water. All right, this is obviously a much warmer day and time that I drew this. I almost died out there making that other first part of the video here. It's like -5-degree wind chill, and I had walking through knee-deep drifts down to that creek bank there and lost my microphone in the snow. So quite a ordeal just to get that short little video. So I just didn't have it in me to sit there and draw at that moment with the wind whipping. But you get the idea here. Like I said, I'm just trying to draw what I see, and a lot of that is the edges of the water or the surface, and then where you can see into it, some rocks and some different things. Water is just one of those things you just need to work at and practice. And just lower your expectations. You just draw what you see and try to understand what you're seeing, and it just takes some time and practice. And then when you get ready to draw water and you really want the outcome to look good, that's where we'll talk about that in a couple days. We'll talk about how to draw for outcome. But for now, just study the water and work at trying to capture the essence of it in these drawings. So my challenge for you today is to find a photo of water that you like and do a short drawing of it. And by short, I mean 10, 15 minutes maximum. Work at it. This drawing I did here, I think, was about a 20-minute drawing, but it was pretty elaborate. Do a little bit less elaborate version of drawing water. And I think uh, you'll learn a lot. And that's your challenge for today. Just start drawing. So, thank you for joining me. This has been a wonderful, adventurous day together, and I am so happy you're doing this with me. All right, we'll see you tomorrow.